Yeah, I think we'll reflect on the match, but I think you look at the way that the Bangladesh bowlers were able to apply pressure for a long period of time. I think we did it in periods, but we probably didn't do it for long enough. And then you always, as a batting unit, you're always looking at partnerships. And yeah, I think Shanto's innings was a great innings, and one that obviously a very timely one as well, the situation of the game. So yeah, there's many things you can look back on, and as a side, you're just looking to improve and hopefully learn from this and move forward in a few days' time. I think the Bangladesh bowlers bowl well. They're very accurate in the way that they bowl and the style they bowl. We know over here in this part of the world, as the test moves on, it tends to get harder to bat, tends to take a little bit more turn and a little bit more variable bounce. So yeah, we know that when you come to this part of the world, but it's yeah, I think looking back, you just need a couple of partnerships, and like I said, with the ball, we were probably a little bit off in terms of our ability to build pressure for long periods of time. No, I think you look at the conditions and you look at the squad you've got and you pick your best 11. You look at the bowling group, and KJ's been a phenomenal performer for us. Ish Sodhi was man of the series in the last series that he played. Ajaz has been a great bowler for us in this part of the world as well. So I think you look at it at the start of the test and you pick your strongest side, which you think is going to win you the game. So yeah. We've come to know that Bangladesh are a tough side in this part of the world. They're very used to these conditions. It's a tough place to come and play. And for us in New Zealand, we've been very good for a long period of time in our own conditions. And yeah, I think every time you lose, it's not ideal. And I think that's just the sign of an ever improving Bangladesh team. Ajaz wasn't in India, was he? Yeah, there's been a number of fresh guys come in that have been playing domestic cricket back home. 3 or 4 of them have been there. We had a little bit of a break after the World Cup, but I think as players, you know that it's a busy schedule. You know what's in front of you. You're trying to freshen up as well as you can. The guys were in good spirits before this. It's been a long time on the road for some, but that's part and parcel of being an international cricketer. Nothing changes for us. You worry about what's in front of you, and what's in front of us is a test match in Dhaka. So yeah, I think you want to win every game you play, and you want to keep trying to improve as a side. So our next challenge is to try and be better than what we were in the last 5 days, and as players we look back on this, and we'll keep looking at ways to move forward. I think it comes back to the nature of the player. You look at Kane Williamson, he likes to absorb pressure in different ways to someone like Daryl Mitchell. So I think it's about trusting your own style and the only way you go about it. You look at Shanto's method is different to someone like Mominal's. So it's about how you go about it, and trusting your way. I think you're just looking to keep learning, keep looking to improve your game. We'll look back on this and we'll reflect on the last 5 days, and we'll pick ourselves up and we'll go again in a few days' time. But we know it's a challenging place to play cricket. I think we just got to be better for longer in all areas of the game. Yeah, it's great. Hotel's great, ground's great. So yeah, it's been a nice first visit to Sylhet, minus the result.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download TSports app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit tsports.com.